Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from the Lucky Dog studio in a hidden location somewhere in the upper Midwest. Yes, I know. Good morning. We'll start over. A poem by Pdawg Night. It's the day before Thanksgiving, and all through the house, Pdawg is late, and it's quiet as a mouse. Unmute your microphone. The snow came down hard, and it was hard to drive. But alas, the show must go on. Welcome to the Morning Night Live. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from the Lucky Dog studio in a hidden location somewhere in the upper Midwest of the United States of America, it's a brother making his own way, but with all the wrong opinions. Welcome to the Morning Night Live with your host, yours truly, Pdawg Night. And stop the music. Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Night Live with your host, Pdawg Night. How are you doing, everybody? We're here. No fear. Get used to it. I got my reparations coffee in hand. And my is it tasty. So today, on this day before everyone's going to eat themselves into a coma, we're just going to keep it light on the Morning Night Live. And I'm going to probably check out what's on Twitter. And we're going to talk a little bit about Thanksgiving. I'm sure there's something on here. Oh, yep. I see one of the trending topics is the war on Thanksgiving, which, I don't know if I've survived the last great war on Thanksgiving and pretty much unscathed, no PTSD. So we'll just see what's happening with that this year, because there are people who are not, for some reason, people just can't just enjoy a holiday. They got to find ways to just make it crap. And there's people who just don't like Thanksgiving, and I get it, but on the other hand, you got to make it what you got to make the best you can make of it. I love Thanksgiving. I love hanging out with family and friends and eating great food and watching, like I said this yesterday, watching football and stuff. But, some people just got to be that person, right? They got you're going to bring up politics in the table, and they're going to have I showed you the seating chart the other day. That was kind of funny. But today, before we even get to that, I have to find the old sweet potato recipe. Yes, I promised you that I would have the sweet potato recipe out today. And so it is on my channel, and I'll put that link in the chat. But I got to find it here first. Just because, that's what we do here. We're very informative. And we try to keep you up to date. We try to make your life better with soothing tips about how to make your life better. I'm just rambling because I can't find the video that I was supposed to have queued up. By the way, I am late today. Oh, let me show you why I'm late, though. This might be a good time to do this. So If you are anywhere near the Midwest or northern western states, you know that Snowmageddon came last night. And so I'm just going to go grab my little camera here, and I'm going to show you what my backyard looks like. So here we go. Just a second. I'm going to take the headphones off. And you're probably not going to be able to hear me as well, but I'm just going to go grab the potato here. Actually, I can bring the microphone with me. Let's see how good of a shot I can get here of what my backyard looks like. All right, let's get the camera over here. And there we go. That's what it looks like in the Pdawg Night backyard. Yes, we've got about 8 inches of snow back there. So there you go. I'm sure you're excited. Now let's see if I can get this back over here without unplugging my camera. There we go. And looks like we're going to kind of be back in action. I guess I got to turn this back up to my chair. All right, there we go. Now, what is that? What's the... Johnny, what video did you put up there? Did you already put my... Is that my recipe already? Oh, wow, look at that. I almost got it right. All right. Well, here, I'm going to right-click what Johnny Hellcat put up here and see what happens. Could it be my... Oh, could it be my recipe? Oh, that says something went wrong. Okay, well, that ain't it. All right, well, I'll just keep scrolling here while I'm babbling along. Let's see. No, it was before I did the Morning Night Live. There's a sausage being made. Let's see. Where the hell is it? Oh, here it is. All right, let me, now I got a mice that isn't working as well as my other one, so give me a second here. And, all right, let's talk sweet potatoes. Let's talk sweet potatoes. All right, we're going to pause this. This is a video I made February 26, 2018. Because it's not just Thanksgiving when I make sweet potatoes. I make them when I want them. Because they're very tasty. And here we go. This is the easiest sweet potato recipe ever. Hope you enjoy it. Let's play this one. Let me get some sound here. Let's click there. And I promise you, if you make this recipe, everyone at your Thanksgiving table will be like, oh my gosh, those are so good. And it's so simple. It really is. All right, here we go. Let me click this. Let's transition over here. And here we go. It's about a 7-minute video. So enjoy.
Oh, hey, what's up? Hello, world. It's Pdawg Night. And today, instead of doing something super controversial, I figured I'd make some sweet potatoes. Let's get started. So every year at Christmas and Thanksgiving, we have family gatherings, just like every other family. And different people are in charge of different items. So someone might be in charge of the turkey one year, somebody may be in charge of the stuffing, some mashed potatoes and gravies, green bean casserole, and things like that. But there's one thing in my family that I am always required to bring, and that is sweet potatoes, because everyone in my family just loves my sweet potatoes. So I thought maybe I would share my recipe with you. Now, this is a super easy recipe. There's really only 3 ingredients. Doesn't take a lot of prep work, doesn't take a lot of work at all. But I guarantee you, if you use this recipe, you'll be the hit of your holiday gathering. So let me show you how I do it.
The first thing you want to do is gather up your ingredients. The first ingredient is 3 pounds of sweet potatoes. You will also need 1 cup of brown sugar. And finally, you will need 2 sticks of butter. Once you've gathered those up, preheat your oven to 375 degrees. Now, what most people don't realize is that there are several different varieties of sweet potatoes. My store carries 3, so I use all 3 just to keep it interesting. The first one is labeled a sweet potato, and it has a light tan skin and more of a cream-colored flesh. The second one, my store labels as a yam, but it's actually a sweet potato. It has an orange flesh and a copper-colored skin. And finally, there's the red garnet, which has a little bit darker orange flesh and a reddish skin. I've already washed these sweet potatoes in warm water and cut off the ends, so now we're going to chop them up into cubes, skin and all, and put them into our baking dish. Now that we have the sweet potatoes in our baking dish, it's time for our second ingredient, brown sugar, which we layer over the top of the diced sweet potatoes. And finally, we're going to add our butter. We're going to take these sticks of butter, cut them into quarters lengthwise, and layer them over the top of the brown sugar. Then put your uncovered dish to bake in the oven for about an hour. And now that you got them out of the oven, all you have to do now is mash them up.
So that's how I make my sweet potatoes. Now, I guarantee you, this recipe is so simple, and I guarantee you that these will be the best sweet potatoes you ever ate. Oh, perfection. Trust me, your family, the next time you have a meal where you need to bring sweet potatoes, this will be the hit. Guaranteed. Huh. Anyway, Pdawg night. I'm out of here.
the old sweet potato recipe. If you haven't already been to the store, go buy some sweet potatoes. All right, and then of course there are several variations. And I couldn't stop eating them. So anyway, so there you go. I usually don't like to eat on camera. So, hey, let's say good morning to everybody because I haven't done that yet. In fact, let me check something real quick before I do that. I just want to see how we're going. Okay. Let's see. We may do this. My wife may have a different idea. Oh, you know, the pecans. Yeah, pecans are sometimes good in them, and a lot of people put marshmallows on top. There's all kinds of little variations you can do, or if there's special ingredients you like. I've even done, I've seen people put craisins in their mashed potatoes. I've never quite figured that out, but it's actually pretty good. So anyway, let's say good morning to who's here. Rolling Bear gets the bell because you were here first. Good morning. Oops. Let's fix that bell. There we go. Good morning, Rolling Bear. Also, good morning, Chi-Town J, Richo, MC Hammer Time, and Maniac Man, RVA, Diesel Dave, Green Badger Outdoors. Good morning, Johnny Hellcat, our Seamus Derby. How you doing? Pincalo, the Driving Ape Man, and excuse me, Longfish 61, Drayden's. Duck Dog, hello, Dumb Beard. Now that's a new name. Are you one of those people who lurk a lot? That's cool if you are. But welcome if this is your first time here or not. If not, I'm welcome back. And good morning, Zombie Teddy, and the gayest person on YouTube. So, and Attack Alpaca. There you go. Boy, lots of people here today that I haven't seen before. So I'm glad you're here. If you haven't already done so, let's do the show right now. The Morning Night Live is brought to you by you, the viewers of the Morning Night Live. Please, if you can do so, not a new name. You said that before. Oh, you know what? It's been a while though, Dumbbeard. Okay, anyway. I don't see you as often. Let's put it that way. But you know what? Thank you. Welcome back. If you could be so kind, everybody, go ahead and hit that share button or share arrow right down there and share this out. I didn't tweet it out this morning, so I don't know if anyone else has. Doesn't look like they have. So if one of you could tweet it out, I'll retweet you instead. And then also, sometime in the stream, if you like what we're doing, hit the like button, except for Duck Dog, who has exclusive permission to hit the dislike button. And then also you can support the stream through the Streamlabs link in the description down below. That'll pop up in the chat every once in a while too. So you'll be able to see that. And like I said, I got a bunch of new subscribers too, looks like. The other thing is too, now that I figured out how to use Streamlabs OBS, every donation has a new little cool thingy that pops up. So you can see what some of the new animations I threw in into the mix. All right, so like I said, today is mostly going to be laid back, kind of talking about maybe we can talk about things that we're thankful for. I am very thankful for my family and just that I live a pretty good life here in the suburbs of the Twin Cities, and that's cool. But also, I just want to talk about Thanksgiving, and one of the topics on Twitter right now, which cracks me up, is the war on Thanksgiving. And I just think it's just a funny thing every year. Some people are so freaked out about Thanksgiving, and I never can. I mean, I can get it in some ways, but even though we have the story of Thanksgiving, so to speak, it's not necessarily, Thanksgiving is not necessarily about that. When the holiday was first thought of, yes, we hearken back to the days when the settlers and the Indians had this meal together, whatever. But really, it's more about just having that one day of thanks. It kind of had obviously has a religious overtone to it, but just the idea that you take a day and think about what are the blessings in your life, and what you realize how good you have it. You know, we spend a lot of time, especially here in the United States, worrying about our first world problems. You know, I was going through Twitter today, and there was someone who's talking about. Well, it was obviously political. They were talking about Trump and all the terrible things that he's doing to people of color. And I was thinking to myself, what? Wait, hold on a second. What has, good or bad, has this administration done that truly makes your life better or worse in a localized way? So, for example, I really, sure, I might have a little bit of extra money in my pocket because of, lower taxes, but that doesn't really, whether or not that happened or not, how does it affect your relationships? How does it affect the world around you? How does it affect your job? There are so many things you can be thankful for that have nothing to do with the normal political thing. Or, we live in a country where our worst problems really don't even compare to problems in other parts of the world. And so when I hear people complaining about Thanksgiving, I go, well, maybe it's because you're not thinking about things you could be thankful for. Even the people who complain about the history of Thanksgiving, the woke left and all that, it just seems so counterproductive to your life. Thankful to watch the Bills tomorrow. I'll be even more thankful if they beat the Cowboys. Oh yeah, so the Cowboys are playing the Bills. Who the traditional NFL Thanksgiving Day games? The Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. Isn't there a third game? There's a Thursday night game too. I can't figure all that out. Anyone know who Detroit plays tomorrow? If you do, put that in the chat because I'm not going to look it up. Anyway, I want to get into this particular hashtag on Twitter though, and just see what people come up with, because I just find it fascinating. And some people, it's a joke, the war on Thanksgiving. Okay, I survived the great Thanksgiving wars. But so anyway, all right. So okay, the real war on Thanksgiving. Let's see what this says. The war on Thanksgiving. More and more retail stores are opening earlier and earlier, forcing millions of minimum wage employees to skip their Thanksgiving Day dinners with friends and family. And they put Walmart, Target, Kmart, Staples, Best Buy, Macy's, Toys R Us, Michaels, Kohl's, JCPenney's, and Office, because they're getting ready for that Black Friday. But here's one. Not all companies are gobbling up their workers' Thanksgiving. Here are a few companies where you'll have to wait until Friday to stuff your shopping carts. And they mention Costco, Patagonia, Nordstrom, REI, American Girl, Burlington. And this is a Think Progress graphic. Yeah, I wish these stores would stop doing this. I really do. Detroit and Chicago. So Detroit and the Bears. Which I thought for sure... I thought for sure Chicago would be doing better in the NFC Central, but it seems like the Packers and the Vikings are the teams to beat in that division, or that is it division? Yeah, that division. It's gotten just crazier and crazier every year. Now some of these stores are opening on Thanksgiving Day, which I think is a bad thing. It's like, you know what? Allow the people who work for you to take that day off. I know there's a lot of convenience stores that are open on Thanksgiving. When I was a kid, man, you to find something open on Thanksgiving, other than maybe a restaurant that opened like at 5 or 6 in the afternoon, or bars that opened in the evening for Thanksgiving, you just never had. Yeah, REI, the camping store, yeah. But which I'm like, well, yeah, who's opening a camping store on Thanksgiving? But I think it's just gotten ridiculous that some of these stores actually open on Thanksgiving. Give your workers a day off. Really? Come on. Anyway, so let's see what let's just Jeff the Destroyer World says, burn this motherfucker down. And then here, it was only a matter of time before they fought back. And here's the turkey in full metal jacket, so to speak. Here, I'll make. Oh, okay. Here, let's. All right, I'm not going to switch that. That's pretty funny. Let's see what else we got here. Oh boy. Okay, now I know why. Trump invents a war on Thanksgiving as his mental implosion over impeachment continues. Well, there's no impeachment yet, is there? Let's see what this says. During a rally in Florida on Tuesday, Donald Trump appeared to invent a war that is supposedly being waged by liberals on Thanksgiving. Now, okay, here's the story. I wasn't going to do politics today, but this is why it's trending. During a rally in Sunrise, Florida on Tuesday, Donald Trump appeared to invent a war that is supposedly being waged by liberals on, wait for it, Thanksgiving. You know, some people want to change the name Thanksgiving, the president said. They don't want to use the term Thanksgiving. Now, what's hilarious about this is one of those things that always backfires on the media, because he'll say something and then there will actually be an example of it later that day, but we'll see if that happens this time. His ramble continued. And that was true also with Christmas, but now everybody's using Christmas again. Remember I said that? But now we're going to have to do a little work on Thanksgiving. People have different ideas of why it shouldn't be called Thanksgiving, but everybody in this room, I know, loves the name Thanksgiving, or loves the name Thanksgiving, and we're not changing it. Well, I don't think anyone's... Let's put it this way. There are Native Americans who say, that some Native Americans who call it a day of mourning because they feel that the tradition of Thanksgiving is a sad thing for them because of what happened to the Native populations as the country of the United States grew. But you don't hear it a whole lot. But there are people who say boycott Thanksgiving. Now, of course, who is this politics you say? MSNBC's Chris Hayes chimed in on Twitter to say that Trump's new Thanksgiving theory is something the president literally just invented today. But Andrew Lawrence, deputy director of Rapid Response for Media Matters for America, yes, they're a very neutral organization, pointed out that the war on Thanksgiving concept is likely something Trump saw on, where else? Fox News. Okay, whatever. I'm not even going to read any more of this article because that's really not what I wanted to talk about. Hey, I don't want to talk about the president. I'm going to go in here. Oh, by the way, real quick, I'm going to hit the notification. Hopefully this is what I think it is. Yes, thank you, Necrosol. Thank you for putting this out. I'm going to retweet it, and I'm going to put that in the chat. If y'all are on Twitter, do me a favor. Right-click this and open a new tab and retweet it. There you go. There's the show. All right. Back to the war on Thanksgiving, though. This is very important to me today because it's Thanksgiving tomorrow. I just want to, you know what? I want to do some mellow things today. All right. Back to the war on Thanksgiving. All right. We're done with that one. We're done with the president. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Has the war on Thanksgiving started? How do we do this? Do I have to kick a turkey or something? Put raisins in the stuffing? Tell my family to fuck off and make their own pumpkin pie? I make a pretty good pumpkin pie too, but I'm not doing desserts this year. Somebody else is bringing desserts. Good morning, Necrosol. Good morning, Straight Sith Mail. Good morning, Green Badger Outdoors. Good morning, I just said Necrosol. How you doing, Necrosol Collins? Let's see. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is a shot of the president. This is hilarious. I joined the fight, but I've got bone spurs. Oh, so clever. No one's ever thought of talking about bone spurs in reference to the president. And the war on Thanksgiving is back. Oh, was that a... No, that wasn't on Thanksgiving. Okay. All right. Okay. I should do some music for this one, but I'm not going to. Our assault on Turkeyville was almost revealed by a traitor in our midst. Lieutenant Yam has been revealed to be a spy named Sergeant Sweet Potato. The dastardly turncoat has been hanged, and the battle commences on schedule. This shit just got real. Opposition troops are making their way toward residential areas. Protect your family and your pets. Do any of y'all live in an area where there are wild turkeys? There are a ton of wild turkeys around here where I live. I started seeing them more and more in the last 2 years. There's tons of wild turkeys in my neighborhood. It's kind of wild. My dearest Amelia, I've been given my first commission. While I enjoyed the office of stuffing confiscation, my new billet comes with a new pay grade, the sum of 6 chocolate gold coins enclosed. My love, First Lieutenant Carl R. Jennings, 33rd Light Drumsticks Division. Some of these are funny. My love, the commander gave me a field promotion during the Battle of the Belly Bulge after Captain Cranberry fell. I am now the commander of the Sweet Potato Brigade. Pray for me, but above all, pray for the cause. All my everlasting love, Lieutenant Gravy. These are clever. I love it. Okay, here's one. Dear loved ones, I write you from the front battle lines. We're running dangerously low on pecan pie, and I'm not sure if the gravy will last the night, too. There's a battalion of turkeys over the next rise, and I fear they will begin their advance in the morn. Here's the war on Thanksgiving. Yes, there's a pie fight. If you have, you know what? Okay, here's a challenge for y'all. Somebody in my chat, can you start a pie fight at your Thanksgiving meal and film it for me? Oh, are you out of here, Johnny Hellcat? Oh, all right. Hey, man, enjoy your kids. Have a great day. Happy Thanksgiving, Johnny Hellcat. I was worried that the people were going to be serious when I saw War on Thanksgiving was trending. Thankfully, everyone I'm seeing has been satire and making fun of the war on Christmas chuds. Good job, fellow twits. Carry on. Ah, yes. Do you want a piece of me? All right. Literally no major movement has called for the death of Thanksgiving from either Native Americans or other Americans, just a reason for the right to adopt a victim complex and distract from Trump's crimes. I don't think so. I don't know what he's talking about. All right, that's it. Let's go to I'm going to go to some happier times. The Happy Thanksgiving hashtag. The White House hosted its annual turkey pardoning today, wishing everyone a happy Thanksgiving. That's from the First Lady, Melania Trump. Good. Let's see. We love you, Angela Yang, repping from Kansas City, Missouri. Let's get this man in the White House, y'all. Yang Gang, Yang the Goat, happy Thanksgiving. No. Me and the wife are going to do Cornish games. You know what? We did that one year. Was that for Thanksgiving? I remember my wife and I did that once. Some pre-Thanksgiving joy. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Oh, wow. That, dude. Okay, that is just too cute. Well, that's a smart dog. Okay, I'm just gonna watch this because it's fascinating. Is there music to this? Nope, it's silent. Oh, dang. No, that's a dog that plays dead. Look at that. You know what? I know they do Maniac Man. That's why I'm saying that's kind of a bald-faced lie. In fact, here we go. All right. The next tweet is definitely going to be Buzzkill. I'll get to it in a second. Okay, so that's wait, did I stop that? Oh, I stopped it. Okay, the dog was playing dead, but it was wagging its tail. It's a very talented pair. They are a great team. All right, very nice. All right, now here comes the Buzzkill. Ready for it? Are you ready? Here we go. Here's PETA's Thanksgiving message. Turkeys are social animals who even bond with people of other species. Wait a minute. Hold up. People of other species? What the hell does that mean? Anyway, make peace with these gentle creatures and you might earn yourself a turkey cuddle. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh. Did you know turkeys remember human faces and walk up closer to people they like? Fascinating. And they're very tasty, cooked in an oven at 350 degrees for about 4 hours. All right, let's see. Let's see. I don't care about that one. Let's see. Ryan Pominski. There won't be much time for Twitter over the next few days. I'm thankful for Team Pete. What Pete Buttigieg and this campaign have done is remarkable. Getting to watch this thing grow is remarkable. I'm so proud to be on your team. As we've discovered over the last couple of days, clearly this is a white person. But that's okay. Yeah, I've seen some people pushing back on that article from yesterday, but not a lot. But I like I said, I still haven't quite figured out something he said in 2011 that has some truth to it, but obviously there's nuance to everything, I guess. Hello, Straight Sith Mail. I think, and R.I. Terrapin, how you doing? I see you in there too. Well, okay, all right, Terrapin. The war on Thanksgiving, that sounds just ridiculous. Some of you Americans are just nutty. Yeah, there's not necessarily a war on Thanksgiving. It was something Trump said at a rally yesterday. But the idea that there is not anybody who wants to disassociate with Thanksgiving is just not true. And so the person said, there's not even any Native Americans who say that. No, there are. And we'll probably find one as I scroll through the Happy Thanksgiving hashtag. Some people say their thanks. Some people sing it. Happy Thanksgiving from Mr. Rogers. Let's see what Mr. Rogers does for Thanksgiving.
You know, in most families, there's a special day each year called Thanksgiving. And that's like a harvest festival. You know, people giving thanks for what they have. Some people say their thanks. Some people sing it. You know, they might sing something like, "Thank you, God, for food to eat."
Okay. Being on PBS, I'm surprised that Mr. Rogers didn't get canceled for mentioning that person, that entity. I'm going to just say that entity. Here, I'll go back to here. Let's listen to Mr. Rogers' Thanksgiving song. Here we go.
Thank you, God, for food to eat, and families and friends to love. We love you. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We love you.
Aww, that's so sweet.
It's true. And I like you just the way you are.
I love you just the way you are. Oh, Terrapin. I couldn't really. It's hard to see in here, but now that I know, I will remember that forever. Terrapin. So that's Mr. Rogers, and that's sweet, isn't it? Isn't it sweet? like I said, this is going to be a mellow day on the Morning Night Live. We're not going to get too riled up about anything. We're going to just enjoy the things that we think about as we think about rolling into the Thanksgiving holiday. Although I'm thinking about, I got to throw a turkey in the oven today, because remember, we do 3 birds in the Pdawg Night household. 1 for soup, 1 for leftovers, and then 1 to eat on the day of Thanksgiving. And so I got a bird I have to prepare today. But all right, moving on. Let's see. Friends, happy Thanksgiving. Okay, I'm not going to skip that. What else we got here? Oh, here's a good one. To all first responders working this holiday weekend, thank you for your service as always, and be safe. Happy Thanksgiving. Remember, everyone, it's a 24/7 operation. That's a very good message. Yeah, there's a lot of people who end up working on Thanksgiving. We got to be thankful for them too, because usually they're the ones who are in important positions that you have to have. I still feel bad for the people when the stores that open, they open 4:00 Thanksgiving afternoon, and you got to run and go. If you had to work, you had to run out of your Thanksgiving meal with your family just so you can go deal with a bunch of crazy Christmas shoppers. Mr. Rogers was an American badass. His service record is extremely impressive. I got to look that up. I've heard that, actually, that he was in the Army. I don't know. Oh, by the way, has anyone seen the Mr. Rogers movie? Is that out yet with Tom Hanks? Apparently Tom Hanks is actually related to Mr. Rogers. I don't know how. I probably have to look that one up too. All right, let's see. Let's move on. I want to find one of the ones. There are some out there. We hope everyone enjoys their holiday with friends and family. We will be closed tomorrow and Friday and open Monday. The Lancaster Container Company. Thank you, Lancaster Container Company. I don't know what I'm going to. I don't know what I'm going to do if I need a container on Friday. I was so looking forward to going to Lancaster Container. Okay. It's pie baking day over here. 1 down, 3 to go. Nicole's got the old pie there. It looks like she did a homemade pie crust too. Very impressive. Okay. Lots of people doing stuff. A time to reflect on all the life's blessings, for which I am so grateful. If you are reading this, you are among those cherished blessings. That's from someone named Doug Jones, which that's kind of a frightening picture, Doug. What made you choose that picture for Happy Thanksgiving? I do not know. They are 5th cousins. Okay. Movie theaters have been doing that for... Yeah, you know what? Isn't like Thanksgiving and Christmas are 2 of the biggest movie days. A lot of people go to the movies in the evening of Thanksgiving and Christmas because they just spent the whole day with their family and they need to get away. But so yeah, movie theaters are like that. Now here's another one with an interesting picture. He was a Marine Corps sniper. Oh, I did not know that. I'd heard that he was a military person and had some going on. I did not know he was a Marine Corps sniper. Wow, that's crazy. So this is the God of War Thanksgiving greeting. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you God of War fans. May you be filled with fucking gratitude. Oh my gosh. This is okay. I could just go through and scroll through and find all the really strange ones. Here's one. 3 NASA astronauts will celebrate Thanksgiving aboard the space station this year. Check out what the holiday means to Christina Koch, Jessica Meyer, and Andrew Morgan, and help us wish them a happy Thanksgiving. This is 2 minutes long. Can we do this? Oh, let's see.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for inviting us into your home and letting us tell you a little bit about what we think about when we think about Thanksgiving.
To me, Thanksgiving is all about family. I grew up in a family with 5 kids, and as a first-generation American, I guess my parents had to learn pretty quick how to put on a great Thanksgiving feast. I have a lot of fond memories of growing up and eating with all my siblings and having a great time. As I got older and lived in various places, Thanksgiving turned into an even broader extended family. I have adopted families all over the country, so I'll be thinking this year about everyone down on the ground celebrating together.
Thanksgiving has always been my favorite holiday personally. I love it because it's all about the togetherness, but not necessarily the commercialism. And in recent years, I've also come to learn to love Friendsgiving. And that's a little bit like what we're having on board here, Friendsgiving, although you could say we're family too.
There are 6 of us living up here on the International Space Station, and 3 of us are American, and while this is a uniquely American holiday, this particular date, we're going to be sharing it with our international friends on board. If you can't have it with your own family, you might as well have it with your crewmates who are like family on board the International Space Station. When we think of Thanksgiving, we think of friends, family, and food, and so we've talked a lot about our friends and family, but we're also going to be enjoying a lot of really great food on board the International Space Station. Vegetables, of course, green beans and potatoes.
There's the winner, the turkey.
And of course, smoked turkey
Looks
in
delicious.
a pouch.
I want to know who's going to carve the turkey once it comes out of that pouch.
Sweet potatoes were always a huge hit in my house.
And this one will require reconstituting. We'll add a little bit of water and it'll become delicious macaroni and cheese.
Cornbread dressing. This will be great. We can maybe stuff it inside the turkeys just to make it like a real stuffing.
We get to the best part, dessert. The one that most resembles what we think of as a traditional Thanksgiving dessert is this crane apple dessert. We were also coming up with some ideas of how we might create our own pumpkin pie, maybe with a little bit of cookies stuffed in the pouch of candied yams.
And one of my personal favorites that we have definitely, we don't have on a regular basis up here on the International Space Station, but sent for special occasions is, of course, jellied cranberry sauce in a can. Of course, it's got to stay in the shape.
Okay, real quick, I'm going to go back just a little bit. Watch what he's doing at the mic. This is so cool. So as he's talking, watch what he's doing at the microphone.
And one of my personal favorites that we have definitely, we don't have on a regular basis up here on the International Space Station, but sent for special occasions is, of course, jellied cranberry sauce in a can. Of course, it's got to stay in the shape of the can after you open it up.
Happy Thanksgiving!
All right, that's very cool. Looks like they had a can of cranberries there too. That's kind of funny. Dr. No, good morning. And you know what, Dr. No? You're never late on the Morning Night Live because you know what? Just come when you're ready. We'll be here and we'll be enjoying it. Do they aquanet their hair to stay that way? Well, actually, her hair was kind of flying up for some reason. I don't know. Okay, wait a minute. Mr. Rogers was not in the military, as per the military's own statement on the matter. After high school, he went immediately into college and into TV work right after. That rumor is a myth. Well, see, now I thought I'd always heard that he was in the military, but okay, so there we go. We get the official word. Thank you, Drayden's. I did not know that either. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's see. Your life isn't behind you; it's ahead of you. Today is a new day. Seize it. Give it all you got. Okay. Check my DMs. Okay, let's check the DMs real quick. I saw the DMs, and I know there's a couple stories in there that people have sent me, so let's get into that real quick. I'm going to check notifications, by the way. Thank you, G Prime, for retweeting the show. I appreciate that. And in the DMs, let's see. Dr. No's got something for me. Oh, is this going to be... Okay. Is this going to be on Onision? Let me check.
Cult-like grooming, vicious attacks, and vindictive social media posts. Another witness comes forward in my investigation.
Okay. Yes,
of YouTube streamers Onision and...
All right, hang on a second here. Give me 1 second. I'll put this on the screen. So Chris Hansen, the To Catch a Predator guy, has his sights on none other than everyone's favorite YouTube psycho, Onision. Here's a little clip of Chris Hansen. This will get your Thanksgiving juices going.
Cult-like grooming, vicious attacks, and vindictive social media posts. Another witness comes forward in my investigation of YouTube streamers Onision and Kai. Only on my YouTube channel and show, Have a Seat with Chris Hansen, tomorrow night, Wednesday, at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's something you do not want to miss.
Yeah. If you happen to be on Twitter yesterday, which I know not everyone's on Twitter, but Onision was having quite the meltdown, apparently. I didn't get to see it myself, but people were talking about it. That'll get your Thanksgiving going. All right, back to just like I said, it's going to be a mellow day. Let's see. By the way, thanks everyone for being here. I know a lot of people are preparing for the holiday or trying to get things get things wrapped up before they gotta either cook or have to travel. Also, by the way, if you're traveling particularly in the Midwest, be safe out there. It's even here where they usually have the roads cleared, within a few hours of snow, it's pretty nasty out there. So just be careful if you're traveling, particularly by vehicles, by cars, whatever, in the upper Midwest where there's lots of snow. And make sure you have be safe. That's all I'm saying. Let me get back into, now I lost my link here. Let's see. All right, back into the Happy Thanksgiving hashtag. Let's see here. Yes, Onision is weird. He lost his Patreon because he doxed someone. I'm really surprised that that Onision hasn't been. What am I trying to say here? I'm surprised he hasn't been on the radar in law enforcement a lot longer than he has. I know he had some problems when he was doing some work in one of the. He has two separate houses, and one of them in his backyard there's this like wetlands area, and he was doing some excavation in there that was actually against federal law. So he has problems with the feds on that, and then obviously the just the weird things that go on with his girlfriend and their girlfriend, and oh man, that's just a weird story. Oh hey, okay, hold on, everyone's okay, wait, what? Thanksgiving with Beyonce. Whose dish would you want to try? Kim K, Cardi B, or Tony Braxton? Oh, this girl is an impersonator. Watch. Let's just check this out. Here, dang it, hang on. So this person is doing impersonations. And let's check it out.
I'm so excited because I decided instead of cooking or hiring catering that I would have some of my favorite divas come by and pitch me their favorite dishes. Beyonce can make the candy yam style. Oh my God, it's so bubbly when they come out. So good.
Oh my gosh, she does pretty good.
Sold me. You sold me, Tony. That's beautiful. Anybody who can get that many black women in the same house to agree on one specific candy yam recipe.
I know it's kind of hard to hear.
Nobody's jam enough for me. Said Lil B, can I bring anything I want to? What's going on, bitch? Can I bring Hennessy? I love you, Cardi, but this is a Duce house. Beyonce, bitch, I'm talking about my sister. I'm gonna bring no horchata.
Okay, that's kind of funny. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't have it on the full screen.
B. So I really feel confident that I can make the mac and cheese this year.
With all due disrespect, Kim, I really feel like something about your spirit. You have like a stovetop spirit, and that's not the kind of macaroni that we historically eat.
I've been on Pinterest, and I found tons of African American mac recipes. The kind you put in the oven, just like black people.
Kim, please do everybody and yourself a favor. Just grab a couple cans of cranberry sauce, okay? Please don't add raisins. No raisins, something about your face. You have a raisin energy.
Cranberry sauce it is.
All right, so that's kind of cute. Little skit where she's doing Cardi B, Tony Braxton, and Kim Kardashian. Oh, I got I got a couple more notifications here. Let's check the notifications real quick. By the way, you can also participate by hitting the like button, hitting the share button, doing the Streamlabs links in the description. Are they showing up today? Oh, what happened here? Okay, I just noticed that my Streamlabs moderator is not on today. What the heck's going on here? Give me 1 second. Fix that, because there's some great information. If you're not, by the way, if you're not already following me on Twitter, you can do that here at Pdawg Night. And then also, if you want to send me you can send me DMs or emails if you have articles you want me to see. pdawgnight@gmail.com or at pdawgnight on Twitter, Minds, and Gab. Let's see. Thank you, Dr. No, for tweeting out the show. And let's see. Did you send me another link? Oh, here we go. Oh, here. Okay. This is the new. Thank you, Dr. No. Here is the Newsweek article regarding everyone's favorite YouTube psycho, Onision. Who is Onision? YouTuber banned from Patreon after doxing. YouTuber Greg Onision Jackson has been banned from Patreon after allegedly doxing a woman online. On Sunday night, Jackson posted text messages and the phone number of said accuser, who claimed that she had been harassed and groomed while living with Jackson and his wife, Kai. Who Kai is actually now apparently transitioned, so his husband, Kai. The Verge confirms that those messages broke the Patreon terms of service, violating bullying and harassment section of the community guidelines. Before his ban, Jackson had 560 Patreon supporters donating at least $5 a month to get access to his private Instagram and the use of forums for Onision fans. The news of the ban seems to have been rough on Jackson, who's been posting videos on his YouTube channel. In the video titled, "Wow," Jackson pours a bottle of kombucha over his head while screaming, "I'm a banana. Okay, that's not what he was saying. What am I going to do now?" he says as he contorts his body and face on the floor. 11 hours later, he posts the video, "Sorry," where he claims that he hasn't slept in 20 hours and the news of his Patreon ban caused him distress. I would play those, but Onision likes to, he loves to copyright claim people and try to get them banned. Yeah, no, I know. If you know the story of them, they're very strange. Now, here's something interesting though. So, why is that doing that? What's wrong with my mouse here? So he is quick to copyright claim people. I wonder if he's going to try to copyright claim Newsweek for putting his video on their site. I wouldn't put it past him for trying to sue them. And also Greg's has a lot of issues, just money issues. He's been just hemorrhaging subscribers on YouTube, and he's just a weird dude. Anyway, Jackson has created a new website where his supporters can donate money to him, similar to his now defunct Patreon, offering the same rewards. The site claims that this product was selected to give you guys the best experience possible, far more organized and efficient than before, but it currently has no active forum. Over the course of 2019, 6 women have come forward with their own stories about Jackson and Kai. Starting off as fans of the Onision channel, they claim that Kai and Jackson pressured them into online or physical sexual encounters. Chris Hansen of To Catch a Predator's fame has been interviewing the alleged victims on YouTube about their experiences with the pair. So who is Onision? Now, most of you might know, but some of you don't, so we're just going to go through this article because I am fascinated. Jackson started uploading to YouTube in 2007 before creating the viral Banana Song. Everyone knows the Banana Song, right? In 2009. He was one of the first successful YouTubers being featured on Tosh O. With multiple books to his name and more than 2 million subscribers, Jackson's next decade was wrought with controversies, from a messy divorce from his first wife to an IRS audit of his finances. His content also shifted to judging the looks and appearances of his overwhelmingly young fan base while posting sometimes incoherent vlogs. Kai and Jackson have 2 kids together, which some worry may be caught in the middle of the controversy. Many YouTubers have chronicled the many controversies of Onision over the years, coordinating a collection of content creations. Some, like Blair White and Repsion, have shared their thoughts on the Patreon ban. According to Blair White, Onision has been banned from Patreon. Jessica Yaniv must pay money to her victims. Pedos stay losing in 2019, and I'm here for it. Clap, 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 clap. And Mr. Repsion says, honestly, at this current moment, I really do fear for his children's safety in his household right now. Dumping an entire bottle of alcohol on the floor like he did, acting that way, I'm sorry, but for a child, that behavior must be terrifyingly bizarre. Okay, kombucha's not alcohol, but whatever. Newsweek has reached out to Jackson for comment and will update the story. Hey, but watch. Actually, tonight is when Chris Hansen on his channel is going to be talking about Onision. Man, I don't. There's a point, if you've ever paid attention to him, there's a point where you got to just worry, is he going to do something really, really rash? Is that spotlight, is that, and also, is that spotlight on him as someone who's been, such a well-known person on YouTube? Is that going to cause another one of these YouTube issues that keep coming up when high-profile YouTube people do something? You just got to go, okay, what should we be bracing for now? All right, it's time. It's that time, people. It is that time that we get into the Twitter trends, so I can finish my day here and get out of here. So let's go into the old Twitter. Let's find out what people are talking about today, and that you'll hear about later in the day, and people will be making videos about tomorrow. So let's get into the YouTube trends. And there's my alarm that tells me that's time for YouTube trends. Like, kill everyone around him and himself. Yeah, that's kind of where I was going with that. Faithless. His behavior is really bizarre, and it's almost a little scary. And he lives out his edge on this platform. And I get really worried that he's going to do something completely, well, as many things he's already done that are completely out there. FTG Onision. Because we won't be having FTG Thursday tomorrow. Oh, programming note. No show tomorrow. We'll do one Friday morning, and we may do one over the weekend to make up for the Thursday show. But yeah, let's just get our FTGs in early this week. Today we'll make this FTG Thursday on Wednesday, and give me some FTGs for Onision. All right, let's finish up the show with some Twitter trends, figure out what's happening in the world so you know what people are going to be talking about tomorrow. Trending number 1 right now, gold link. I have no idea what this is. Let's see. Anderson .Paak, others respond to Gold Link's open letter to Mac Miller. Okay, this has got to be a music industry thing, and I don't really know what's going on here. If you're familiar with this, Anderson .Paak responded to Gold Link's open letter to Mac Miller, calling it grossly unnecessary. Let's see if there's a link that tells you what this is about. Okay, so an XXL magazine. Okay. You know what? This is... Okay, so I'd be lying if I said I was surprised to hear that you died on us. Not because you were necessarily troubled, but because you were special, and because of that, you were troubled. At your peak, you were the archetypal rapper all of us wanted to be, which was independent, but also just a kid with the really bright eyes about life. I'll keep it short because I want to continue our conversation for when it's my time to go. Okay. But I think what made you and I special is that we weren't always on the best terms. So I didn't always have great things to say about you. When we were on GOD AM tour, I played you my album, and after that, we didn't talk. And you thought it was absolutely incredible. I released it under the Soulection label, and the single for my album was called Unique. Okay, so anyway, I'm not going to read the rest of this. But some people are up in arms because he made this letter/salute to Mac Miller. And some people thought it was unnecessary. All right, enough of that. It's enough to be trending number 1 on Twitter. Green Badger Outdoors. Here's hoping he's only does something stupid like punch a cop. Yeah, that would be great, and then they could really take care of Onizian. Okay, trending number 2 is the war on Thanksgiving. We've already gotten into that. Now, Donald Trump tweeted this out? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's just silly. Why he tweeted that, who knows? And according to Foxy, it will have a nuclear meltdown in 5, 4, 3. Yeah, just for him tweeting that. Looks like Carpe Dogton was doing some overtime work there. All right. Let's get away from the war on Thanksgiving. Where are we at here? Oh, you know what? If there's anyone on the planet that's better at getting people to talk about him, oh my gosh, he's amazing. I'll tell you that. Trending number 3 is the first Wednesday topic of the day, Wednesday wisdom. Let's see if we can find some wisdom today, because I definitely need some wisdom. Okay, so Queen, who's the queen of free markets, I've followed her for a while. Thanksgiving Day, I'll avoid as usual talking about. Oh, I see. I'll avoid, as usual, talking about liberal economic policies with liberal family members because I can crush people so easily in these debates. It takes all the fun out of the gathering. Yeah. Clamp down on the politics talks during Thanksgiving dinner, everybody. Don't let them do it. That's a good wisdom. Let's see. Here's another Wednesday wisdom. I do not try to dance better than anyone else. I only try to dance better than myself. That's Mikhail Baryshnikov. That's a good quote. Your biggest competition is yourself, and if you can constantly beat your last effort, you will always continue improving. So that's a good Wednesday wisdom. I'll end on that one for the Wednesday wisdoms. Training number 4, Happy Thanksgiving. And again, Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, but then after Happy Thanksgiving, trending number 5 is hashtag director of butt licking. Now, what the hell is that? Okay, we're clicking on it because we're going to... What? I was trying to figure out why director of butt licking was trending, and then I realized... Oh, Devin Nunes is in the news. Oh, is this something about... Is it about Devin Nunes? Oh, good Lord. He's been a factor in Twitter trends a lot lately, too. Oh, no. Director of butt licking is now the number 3 trending hashtag. Okay, see, this is kind of one of those things where they try to get at Devin Nunes by having something trend with his name on it, and so that's why it's trending. And TDS is a powerful thing, and so there you go. That's why it's trending. Someone has something. Okay. Oh, so this is Travis Akers is apparently one who started it. Maybe. Oh no! Director of butt licking is now the number 3 trending hashtag. You are going to ruin Devin Nunes' day if you continue to tweet director of butt licking. So please definitely don't tweet director of butt licking. And all the TDS people are tweeting director of butt licking. Oh, do not associate Devin Nunes with the director of butt licking hashtag. Devin Nunes has nothing to do with the director of butt licking hashtag. And everyone's joining in on the fun. So there you go. If you didn't think I was going to win this gift game, you all just need to sit the F down director of butt licking. Okay. All right, let's move on because I am running out of time here. All right, Wednesday motivation. We'll skip that one. Sean Taylor. Sean Taylor, the Washington Redskins, who died 12 years ago today. It's been 12 years. Wow, it's been 12 years since Sean Taylor, the Redskins safety, passed away. He was a great player. And that was an unfortunate, untimely death. Moving on. Thanksgiving Eve is trending because, of course, Thanksgiving is tomorrow. I'll click it. What the hell? Thanksgiving Eve be like, next up, pies. Okay. And there, whoa, what? Brian the Turkey. That is disturbing. That is very disturbing. We're going to move on. Trump is an asshole, but he's our asshole. There you go. Okay, that's the twerking turkey. We're skipping the twerking turkey. Urias is trending with Zach Davies, Kyle Gibson, and Trent Grisham. Why is this trending? San Diego Padres have traded second baseman Luis Urias to the Milwaukee Brewers for outfielder Trent Grisham. A source familiar with the deal tells ESPN. So if you're a Brewers or a Padres fan, you're either happy or really angry, and I don't know which is which because I don't follow either of those teams at all. So there you go. Donnie Deutsch is trending. Why? Let's see. Jamie Lee Curtis is right. Elect women. Why? How about if sure, if the women are the best candidates, then elect them. Anyway, Jamie Lee Curtis is right. Elect women. Donnie Deutsch and his rich white male friends bash Warren as strident. Okay, this is a feminist thing. High school principal demeanor, unlikable, but claim they're not playing gender politics on the Morning Joe. So apparently, Jamie Lee Curtis. Okay, so Jamie Lee Curtis thinks she should vote women. Oliver Willis says, I see Donnie Deutsch trending. I have to ask all of you again to please stop watching Morning Joe. Okay. Apparently he said something that people aren't happy with about Elizabeth Warren. Oh, and here we go. In which Donnie Deutsch refers to Elizabeth Warren's high school principal demeanor, insists it's not about gender.
I've said this all along. I've taken some heat. I do not think she's electable. I think she would get trounced in a landslide by Trump, and I think people are sensing that. And I also think she has a likability issue. I think her kind of high school principal demeanor, please, this is not a gender thing. This is just kind of tone and manner thing. I think the American public, the more they see, the more they're going, this is a thing.
You know what? To be honest with you, Pete Buttigieg has that high school principal demeanor too. They both do. I know what he means, but of course the people who like to hoot and howl are going to say that it's a sexist thing and whatever. And anyone who didn't vote for Hillary Clinton, it was because they were sexist. People are going to think that. There you go. But as other people saying, Amy Siskin, and separately, Donnie Deutsch should be retired from cable TV. He just not the mindset of the 21st century. He needs to move on. Well, Duck Dodger has the mindset of the 24th and a half century. Does that count? That's not Donnie Deutsch, though. All right, moving on. Port Neches is tremble. Oh, okay, because a chemical plant in Port Neches, Texas, an explosion there felt miles away. A fire continues to burn, and people are under a mandatory evacuation order after an explosion at a chemical plant in Port Neches, Texas. At least 3 workers were injured, and police report extensive damage to the city. Wow, that's unfortunate. Here's there's pictures of the fire on someone's phone there. Not good. Breaking right now. Reports of an explosion at a plant in Port Neches, Texas. This is located near Highway 366 and Park Street. Multiple agencies are on the scene handling the flames. We have a crew heading there right now to continue to keep you updated. That's 12 News Now near that place in Texas. Okay, so Texans, be wary. Moving on, I got a couple left. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. We know that. Torterra. What is Torterra? We'll get this one out of the way. Fans, where's Torterra? I want Torterra. Okay, is that a Pokemon thing? It's got to be. That has a whole. Oh, well, this is Super Mario Pro 2000. Fans, where's Torterra? I want Torterra. Game Freak, don't worry. We have Torterra at home. Torterra at home. Okay, so it's a game character and it's trending on Twitter. It's amazing how game things trend on Twitter. I just don't get it. Anyway, finally, the last couple on today's list. Number 14, Kyle Davies. I think he's part of that deal that sent, let's see, the Brewers sending right-hand pitcher Kyle Davies and outfielder Trent Grisham to the Padres for a couple players. So that's the baseball deal. And finally, the last thing on Twitter trends today, Lauer. Just Lauer. This could be just about anything. Let's see here. Let's click on it. Oh, and Eric Lauer, also part of that multiple player deal between the Padres and the New York Mets. We don't spend a lot of time on sports on the Morning Night Live, so there you go. Let me see if I missed any. We'll click the Explore button to see if that does anything. Uh-oh. Hot earwax is professionally extracted? What? Okay, we got to talk about earwax to finish out the show today. Because everyone needs to know how earwax is professionally extracted. Okay, this is a public service announcement. A small amount of earwax is necessary for a healthy ear, but too much of it can cause problems. It can be dangerous to try and remove earwax at home. Here's what happens when you get it done by an expert. Does anyone really want to see? I hope you're not eating anything right now, because this is here's someone here doing wait, oh, here it is. Here's the video. Okay, we're gonna watch. Oh, this is 8 minutes long. Are you kidding me? Graphic content warning. The video contain. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm done. Please, click away, Mark. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do this. Let's see if there's a link that I can send you. Visit insider.com. No, the first thing on here is something about Trump. Where's the earwax story? Okay, you're going to have to find that yourself, because I can't do it. I'm not going to do that to you, folks. And on that note, I'm so glad we had this time together just to have a laugh or listen to Mr. Rogers sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, my screen freezes and you all have to refresh it before I say so long. So, thank you for joining us today on the Morning Night Live. We're here Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 o'clock Central, 3 p.m. GMT for the people in other parts of the world who watch, like my friends from Australia that show up on occasion. Richo, I know you're there somewhere. And just remember, the show is brought to you by you. Don't forget to share that little share arrow down there. Hit the like button if you haven't already done so on your way out before you go. And you can always support the channel through the Streamlabs link, which is in the description below every video I make. And eventually, sometimes it shows up in the chat, but today my Streamlabs moderator is not working. So there you go. Guys, I gotta go. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, yep, see, even Clifford says goodbye if you heard him barking in the background. Hey, my name's Pdawg Knight. And I'm out of here. Have a great day. Hey, this is Pdawg Knight, and thank you for watching today on the Pdawg Knight channel. If you have an observation or remark you'd like to make about this video or my channel, I absolutely welcome you to write it in the comment section down below. I really look forward to hearing from you. And before you go, if you like what you saw but you're not already subscribed, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and definitely click that bell that pops up afterward so you'll be notified when I post new videos or when we go live. I broadcast my live show, The Morning Night Live, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 o'clock Central. A special thank you to all supporters of this channel who share our videos on social media and who make donations through the Streamlabs link, which is also in the description down below. Thanks again, and until next time, I'm Pdawg Knight, and I'm out of here.
Like on the road, you haven't, so you could just go out and driving, you do